Teddington, London, Sunday the 15th of April 2012. Dear Paul, I hope you're well. I should probably have been in mass this morning, but instead used the time to write to you. To be honest, I haven't been in quite a few years now, but please keep that between us, because if my nana finds out, she might be a little bit upset. Anyway, I figured it's okay, as we all know that you're God really, so effectively this is a prayer. To introduce myself briefly, my name's Chris Morton and I'm trying to raise some money for the Irish Cultural Centre in Hammersmith by going on a sponsored busking tour around Ireland in May with my cousin Matt Huzzy. It's a bit like the journey your man did with the fridge, except we've got an accordion and a keyboard. The reason I'm writing to you is that I'm hoping you can help. I've always been a huge fan of yours. Growing up as a young, aspiring, if slightly chubby centre half, you were an inspiration. Not because you were chubby, of course, but because you were the best centre half around and playing for the best team, Aston Villa. When I was 9, I remember being allowed to stay up to watch the Ireland v Italy World Cup clash in 1994. We had an absolute stormer. What a great game that was. At the time, I wrote to Jim Will Fix It to ask if he could fix it for me to meet you and the other lads at the Villa. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to fix it for me though. I stopped writing to him last year after he sadly passed away. So, I saw via Twitter that you've recently started a singing career. Fair play to you. I enjoyed the version of Going Back that you did, and so did my Auntie Bernie, because you liked it when I put it up on my Facebook page. You seem to have the whole tweeting thing well sorted as well. You have a big flock of followers. I'm still trying to work the whole thing out. But it was the only way that I could think of to try and contact you, and since I couldn't put this message into 140 characters, I thought I'd try it through this. Right, so here's the rub. You can sing, but between the pair of us, we can't sing a note, although we do a good version of The Liquidator. You might not recognise the name, but it's the one that goes like this. Okay, so I was wondering if you'd like to join us on our busking tour somewhere around Wexford around the 13th of May. We'd be absolutely delighted if you could. We'd play anything that you fancy singing apart from Engelbert Humperdinck. I've never been a massive fan of his, although my mum used to fancy him. You'd also be supporting a great cause in the Irish Cultural Centre, which is the flagship for Irish arts and culture in the UK. Right, must be off now as heading down to watch the Villa versus United. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a 94 Coca-Cola Cup final performance, but to be honest, on current form, that is very doubtful. If you'd like to join us, please do get in touch. I've included our contact details below. All the very best, Chris. Up the Villa.